Man United will capitalise. He's the difference.
Yeah, up until that point, it was proving to be a frustrating afternoon for Manchester United. Even with Ronaldo in tow, they looked to be struggling to break down a defensive side.
Yeah, as Tim said perfectly, they couldn't break them down. They were defending deep, getting numbers in the box, leaving no space for Cristiano especially to run into. And up the other end as well, they had a couple of situations themselves where they could have scored. But as Tim said as well, that goal, so important, big player to get it. Now that should open things up for the second half. OK,
let's talk to Steve Bower and to Owen Hargreaves, pitch side at Old Trafford. Steve, there's almost an inevitability about it, isn't it? Ronaldo getting his first goal.
Absolutely, and obviously when that ball hit the back of the net, this stadium went absolutely bananas. But before we look at the goal with you, Owen, we were sort of on Ronaldo watch just above the dugouts here at Old Trafford, and you had a particular around his movement when he didn't have the ball. It surprised you.
Yeah, I thought he was. Everybody says he's going to be in the box and he's going to finish things off. But I actually thought he was a bit more active actually in the build-up. I thought he looked sharp. I thought he was trying to make runs and get in little pockets of space. But there's a lot of attackers out there, and as the boy said, Newcastle's sitting deep. There isn't a ton of space. So obviously when Wan-Bissaka got on the overlap and helped out with Mason Greenwood, it created a tiny bit of space. So, but the thing is, even there, he's on the move. He sees the ball in the wide area and he's on the move. And he has a feel for the goal. Tim said, that's the difference. Cristiano will be the difference in many games this season.
Yeah, and it was part in the goal, wasn't it? That movement that you were talking about. I know it's a tap-in, but he was there.
Oh, but look, that's what he's going to guarantee. And watch, as this ball goes wide, already when Wan-Bissaka gets it, he's pointing basically, put it in there. And basically, it takes a bit longer. But even then, Cristiano knows, takes a deflection, and he's there. He's the only player that reacts. There he's pointing for, give it to me. But then he knows once it's going to come in, it could come to him, and that's why he scores, hundreds and hundreds of goals, because he just has a feel for it. And I just think, as Tim mentioned there, now that Newcastle have conceded, this game will open up, and there should be more goals for it.
Absolutely. He writes his own scripts, as we've said several times. It was written in the stars. They're halfway there, Manish.
Cheers, Steve. Thank you, Owen. Back to those guys, of course, during the course of full time as well. For Newcastle, it's all about now what happens next with Steve Bruce, isn't it?
Yeah, they can't rush into chasing the game. I think they have to stay nice and solid. As Scholesy said, they've had a few breakaways. Sam Maximan looks dangerous. No Callum Wilson, which is a big blow for them. They need to sniff out a goal, and then they've got something to hang on to. A draw would be a great result here. Longer the game goes, they're going to have to try and chase it to get something out of the game. And that is when the quality players, world-class players, what Man United possess, will open them up.